Yo, still playing Skyrim. This is season 2, episode 69. So, if you watched the previous episodes, I pretty much did everything. I was trying to think of something I haven't done, but it's just like my interest level was not there. And that's just how it's been since I played this game. Like, once I get to like level 55, I pretty much end up starting over. So this was like a game that I started a couple months back. And I had 2 copies of Skyrim. I had the original copy, and then I had the Legendary Edition. So I decided to play the original, just for kicks. You know, that's what I started on. So I wasn't like any vampire lore or anything like that, but just extremely satisfied the way things are going. Well, let's get some more. Just beautiful things happening. Just some of the most amazing things. Oh, whoa, hey, buddy. Oh, man, that's a level up. So right now I'm like at level 4. So taking on this giant is gonna be a task. But we can do it. Ah, so I got my house car with me. All right, let's see. Oh, these were going good. I had I've gotten to a point to where I can go to the gym, and it's not like, you know, going to the gym to rehabilitate my body from just all the amounts of rest. But like now it's like, you know, I go to the gym and kind of discover myself a little more. And now I'm at the age too where it's like, I put in enough time to where, you know, I don't feel awkward doing things outside of what I'm used to doing. You know what I'm saying? Like when I was young, it would be some things, you know, I probably seen somebody else do, or like, you know, felt like it was a good idea. Like you know, like when I'm at my home gym, what is that? Oh my gosh. You know, which is just being at home working out. Got his ass on that. you know, I tried different things to see like where it would take me mentally. You know, because physically I'm not really with the pain part, but you know, I'll do it if I have to. Like, just if I have to. You know, it's not like, oh, I'm just doing this because, you know, it's going to make me look better or feel better. I'm just like, you know, if I have to, you know, if I'm on a job or something, and, you know, I'm getting paid for this, in order for me to get sufficient amount of wages for it, you know, I have to keep going, keep pushing through, then I'll do that. But if I'm at the gym, like once I hit the pinnacle before the pain starts, I stop. You know, that's just what I do. But, you know, like doing things that were like kind of like awkward, like sit-ups, you know, like, well, you know, I'm older now, so like when I was growing up, it was like, you know, you didn't really see people doing sit-ups. You know what I'm saying? Like you seen people doing like the bench press and the curls, hammer curls. What the heck? Wow. You know, they're doing the bench press, hammer curls, stuff like that, but you never really seen people, you know, doing sit-ups, doing a massive amount of sit-ups. Every now and then you see somebody doing some squats or something like that, but for the most part it was just like arms, you know, like you didn't have massive arms, and not just massive, but they had to be strong as well. Like you had to be picking up some pretty heavy weight. You know, you just didn't belong in the gym. You know, that was the vibe you would get. Like, yeah, like once you made it to the level to where you were going to the actual fitness gym, you know, it was like you were expected to at least pick up 150 pounds on the bench press. Like, you know, that was just where I was. Like, it was just like people wouldn't lift with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, like they'll give you that look like, why are you even here? Like you can't even pick up 245s on each side. Like, you know, why are you here? You know what I'm saying? You're not ready for this yet. So it was just like, you know, that's what made that urge to where, okay, you know, I gotta build myself up, you know, before I can even be taken serious at the gym. You know, it's like to even walk around, you know, it would feel awkward. You're just walking around all these people that can like pick up 245s on each side, if not 3 or 4. You know, it's just like, you just feel awkward just doing, you know, like, oh, you know, I can't pick up these 245s or go over here and do some cardio. They're like, oh, look at this guy, get him out of here. Like, that's just the vibe you would get. But now it's just like, and it wasn't like that, but that's just, you know, it's just when I was young. I don't know, I just felt like I could read people's minds. Like now, I don't care, but back in those days, it just felt like, oh God, this person's staring at me. This person really cares about what I'm doing. Like it's affecting their lifestyle. It's affecting them. I have to do it the way they want me to do it, but they're not telling me I'm reading their mind. You know, I don't even know if I can read minds. You start, you know, so it's just like get nervous, get that social anxiety going. So I'll just try to be myself, but it was just hard because, you know, like I said, you know, I've never really, back in the day, you know, I never really was a let's work out with everybody type person, you know, because like when I first started, I was like extremely skinny, like I think I weighed maybe 110 pounds. Probably less than that. When I was like 15. I mean, cause like I was always strong and stuff. Because I had this sport, so like, you know, I just never really skipped PE. Like, you know, like I would skip class before I would skip PE. Yeah, I'm not saying you should do that, but that's what I did. And you know, just hanging with the friends, you know, it was like I was like one of the main people. Like, hey man, let's go play some football. Let's go play some basketball. Let's go do something. You know, let's go do something. What's the physical activity involved? So, like strength and athleticism, I pretty much always had those components. But like as far as just like building upon it, it was just like always like so natural because I did it so much. So I didn't really think to like, oh, I need to add to this or. It was just like all the people that I seen that were like physically fit or like really adamant about, perfecting their craft in athleticism. It was like I could always like keep up with them. I'm not saying I was like better than them, but I can always like be enough to do like they gave me my props. Like, yeah, man, I seen you doing your thing, but it was like I tried to work out with some friends, and then it was like, man, these dudes was picking up. I remember back in the day, I had like a little bench press in the backyard, and it was like, it was picking up like 60 and 80 pounds. Like back in the day, that was a lot. That was like, what the? If I tried to do it, I was like, okay, it was like everybody was doing their little turn, and I was like, I was just kind of, you can go ahead on and go, man. Trying to be humble, I guess that was humble. Like, you go, man. Your turn, man. Nah, man, it's your turn. It's your weight, bitch. You go. I was like, nah, man, I'm alright. I didn't know how much I could lift, Because I used to do, like, curls and stuff, That's what I was raised on, like, doing curls and push-ups and stuff like that. I didn't know that too much about the bench presses. Oh, the wonders of it. Like, what I'm saying? Like, the bench press was, like, became one of my favorite things. But it was, like, when I got on there, I think they had like 60 pounds. I could not pick it up. I was like, oh my God. And then to stun on me, they went up another 20 pounds. I was like, wow. You know what I'm saying? It just kind of showed me. I was like, man, I need to be out here doing this stuff. Because when I was at school, they used to lift weights and stuff. But, like I was like a class clown. I was too busy like entertaining the chicks and stuff. I didn't have time. Like you see everybody else out there lifting weights and shit. I was just like, I'm not lifting weights, man. If we fight, we go out here and play football, son. I'm fucking go crazy. Like I will do my thing. I don't need no weights. Go crazy, but it wasn't like that at all. You know what I'm saying? Most of that stuff was like in my mind. I didn't really know like the physical advantages of like building upon you. So by the time they took the weight down to where I could hit it, I was at like 25, 40 pounds. I think like 40 pounds, like I can get like a couple of reps on the 40 pounds. So, that's just like where I started. I just started working out with like 40 pounds. And, to them that was lightweight. It was just like tossing that shit up to me. It was like, it was like hitting 245 on each side. So I was just like, And like the embarrassment of that, like that day, that's what had me like out there. Like when they would like go to school and stuff like that, or I'm saying I come home early from school, or whatever. Or like when they're at home, it's nighttime. I'm in the back like lifting those 40 pounds. Man, I was out there hitting that. I was just like, I gotta build myself up. I thought the way it felt, like I was gonna be hitting those 40 pounds forever. I was just like, but I was just like, I'm gonna do my thing with these 40 pounds. I just made it for my mind. I was just like, I'm gonna make it work with these 40 pounds. I don't know, this was complete. This was the weight bar. I think it was like 2 10s on each side. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a standard weight bench. It wasn't an Olympic weight bench. And then back then, that was like, when I first started, like, if you had like an Olympic weight bench, like, you were like a god to me. You know what I mean? Because I was just like, the standard weight bench was so hard to lift. I was like, man, you see, back in the day, Olympic weight benches, you're like, what? The amount of money they costed, and like a gym membership was just unheard of. Like the only people who had gym memberships when I was growing up was like people who had great jobs. In order to have like a great job, you had to have like a college education, or you just really had to have been putting some years on a job, to have like a gym membership. Because back in those days, when I first started lifting, everybody had home gyms. Like, that was the thing. You just keep working, save your money, or you come across some money. You go get a cheap little home gym. It was nothing, and get some really great results, better than some people who actually went to gyms. But it was a different build. The guys you seen that like went to the gym, like what I'm saying. And not only were like they like muscularly superior, but mentally, like their minds, like how they thought and stuff, and their lifestyles were different. You know what I mean? So it was just like, You know, you've seen people who lift Olympic weights. You know, you're just like, oh, these guys are serious. You know, and that was just like one of my secret aspirations was to like, you know, be strong. You know, I just always wanted to be like a strong person. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just like, I really love like athletics and stuff like that. And it was like, but you know, I had watched it so much in my mind, I thought I was already there. But you know, I didn't realize how far behind I was from doing that. But you know, I was just out there lifting those 40 pounds, and then like after like a month of just doing it out of embarrassment, I didn't even think I wasn't even doing it thinking about results. I was just like, man, you know, those dudes was lifting a lot of weight. I just could not lift it. And most of these dudes, we grew up together. Like, we grew up at the same strength level, you know. Like, they just got strong all of a sudden, you know. And, so I was just back there, like, after like a month. I got brave. I was just like, man, you know, because it kind of terrified me how dangerous it was. I was like, man, this weight's is serious. Somebody had to get that shit off of me. Like, what about here? Like, I was just thinking, I was like, if I'd been out here by myself, that would have been so serious. And I got brave. I think I added like 20 pounds, 10 to each side, or like 5 to each side. No, I added 10 to each side, and I lifted, and I think I got like 5 reps. And at first I couldn't lift 60 pounds. So that was amazing to me. I was like, oh my God, you know, I can lift this. You know what I'm saying? And that's when I kind of saw the miracle. It was like a miracle to me. I was like, whoa. You know, like, wow. You know, I always thought like strength was set base. Like, you know, you didn't get any stronger. You know, I was like, you're just as strong as you're going to be. And I was like, wait a minute. You know, I can alter this myself. You know, if I come out here, you know, you know, this has been happening since the beginning of time, but it was just like new to me. You know, I was just like, I can do this. I can get out here and I can just lift this, you know. And you know, I can add weight with time and I'll be stronger. So got on them 60s. You know, I got smart with it. I was like, you know, when I'm struggling with these 60s, because it was new to me, I get less reps. So I was like, okay, I'm going to start off with the 40s again. I'm not going to stray away from those because those are what got me here. You know what I mean? So I lifted 40 pounds. And it got to the point to where, you know, at first I think I started off with like sets of 10. Like, you know, the gurus who was teaching me how to work out. Because they just saw me struggling out there. But I kept doing it. So they'll stop by and teach me something every now and then. I appreciate that till this day. Because I still use that. But it was like, you know, you need to do sets of 10, man. You just do sets of 10. Start off with sets of 10. Do something where you get sets of 10. You know, that was the magic word right there. Sets of 10, man. Just keep doing sets of 10. So that's what I would do. I would do like, I think I started off with like 3 sets of 10. And then just from up there, you know, I just kind of moved up with it as best I could. And then before you know it, you know what I'm saying, I got up to the 60s. I think I was getting like sets of 5 and struggling like to do like sets of 8 and stuff like that. So, you know, I would do like 3 sets of 10 with the 40s, and then I'd probably do like 2 sets of 1 set of however many I could get with the 60s. I did that for like 2-3 months, and then before you know it, you know, I started seeing things in the mirror. Like I walked past the mirror, I was so used to seeing myself like kind of skinny and, you know, bloated belly type situation. And like, I started seeing little cuts and shit in my shoulders and shit. And I was just like, whoa, okay. And it was like all those guys that I had like admired growing up, like how cut they were and shit. I was like, this is what they was doing. I thought they was just born like that, you know. They fucking hit these weights and didn't tell me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I would ask them, like, man, how the fuck you get that cut, man? You got all the bitches going. I was some of the bitches too. How you did that? They would not tell me, you know, so I kind of figured it out. I was like, oh, okay. And I had some muscle shirts and shit, you know, but I would never wear them and shit because I would look bad in them. So I had, they be hanging off me and shit. So I'm wearing them. And then, you know, people start poking at me. Oh, you think you're getting swole? He say this shit. You still scared, nigga? Still scared? You think you swole? You think you beat me? I did. Oh, niggas gonna fight you. Oh, you think you got hands now, nigga? Let's go. Fuck this. So I was like, oh, man. So I went out there, I just kept hitting it. And then, you know, I think like after 2-3 months of hitting them 60s, I finally got up to them 80s. I think I hit this shit like twice. I was like, whoa, I did it. Oh, I finally got here, you know. And then we started doing it. Then I got them together again. The same people I started lifting, who started lifting weights, got them together again. We was out there lifting weights. I was hitting more than they was hitting. It was like, oh, this thing. So it was just like, damn, you know. Then I think back in them days, you know, like, cause now I'm used to going to the gym. You can lift shit. They got more weight than you can dream of. Back in those days, you know, if you could lift all the fucking weights you had, you was the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like back in the home gym days, I don't know if people still do home gyms, but back in the home gym days, you know what I'm saying? If you could lift all the weights you had, you was the truth. And I think I had like 125 pounds of weights. And like, so to lift 100 pounds back in those days when I was young, that was a lot of weight too. I was like, oh shit, and I finally had got up there. I think it took me like once I got up to 80, my gains and strength just skyrocketed. Like, you know, and it was like, and it wasn't the fact that I was just working out more, but it was just the fact I got more conscious of it. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna start eating more at school, and you know, instead of like giving my food away and stuff like that, I'm about to eat all that food, or I just naturally be hungry, or you know what I'm saying? I'm like, you know, you start thinking about all your body parts. Man, if I could do this on a bench press, I wonder what I could do with squats. I wonder what I could do with running. You know, you start taking your sports more serious because you feel better about it. You feel more agile and stuff like that. So you know what I'm saying? I just naturally just started like getting greater gains. And you know, people, once I started getting strong and you know was able to lift with some of the adults, because most of the adults couldn't really lift 100 pounds, you know. And I was able to lift with them. That's when they really started teaching me, like, man, you gotta do your sit-ups like this, and you gotta take the weight off, you know what I'm saying, and hit some light shit too, you know what I'm saying, get your cuts going. I was like, all right, oh, they hit that shit. Like anything they told me to do, I would listen. You know what I'm saying? Because most of the dudes that I was lifting with, I saw that was the disadvantage they had. I was like, see, they ain't even paying attention to what this man's saying. This man's saying some real nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? So, I think like once I mastered that and I got up to like 100, I was able to lift everything out there, you know, struggling, but I hit it. That's when I was ready to fight. It's like, you know, all the dudes that I thought was strong, I was like, we can get it in now, you know, I ain't ready for your ass. Just, you know, we'll punch the fuck out you. And that's what I did. You know, before you know it, I started getting in fights because, you know what I'm saying, people knew that I would hurt them. I'm not saying they wouldn't hurt me, but it was just like I had something to offer back to where it was like, you know, it's kind of like they didn't want to gamble, you know. You only got $5 in your pocket, they love to gamble, you know what I'm saying? You got the racks like them, you know.